we have finally made it to the last HoloEN generation, Hololive Justice. After this video, we will move on to the final video of the series, where we do the one-on-one tournament as well as the ranking of all HoloEN girls by power. And for that, I got an idea that might make it a little more interesting. What do you guys think about doing both the tournament and the power ranking live on stream? Meaning those who show up can give their input on the meta. I know I don't have the biggest viewership, but a good amount of people seem to be interested in power scaling, judging from the views. And if there is even just one person showing up to the stream, we would have one whole person more helping to make the list even better. That alone would already be awesome. Since the majority of the gamers watching my videos are from the US, I would probably do it around 12 PM CET, which is 6 PM EST, on Saturday the 10th. Yes, I'm missing a whole fauna stream for this. It's serious. That's either tomorrow or today, depending on when I manage to release this video. If you like that idea, like the comment under the video so I know that you guys are interested. If not, I'll just do it traditionally by myself, which is also totally fine. With that being said, for Justice, I'm once again completely clueless when it comes to what they can do, so let's find out together. Since they were the ones responsible to oversee Advent in their cells, I think they should be comparable to them power-wise, but we will just have to find out. So what I've noticed, and what was to be expected, is that Justice of course has less lore than anyone else, with them being the newest generation of HoloEN. But we would work with what we got. Let's start with Cecilia Immergreen, who is an automaton. According to Wikipedia, an automaton is a relatively self-operating machine designed to automatically follow a sequence of operations, or respond to predetermined instructions. So technically, Cecilia is programmed to do something, and that thing only. It's not really stated that automatons have a mind of their own. Actually, automatons are designed to give the illusion that they have a mind of their own. I feel like for Cecilia, the thing she is designed for was probably just to serve justice, which means that as long as she does it for the sake of justice, she can pretty much do whatever she wants, since she appears to be anything else but a mindless robot. And before this comes up, if that was the case, that would technically mean that Cecilia is programmed not to harm any Justice members. But for the one-on-ones, we will just make her fight full strength, even if she happens to be matched up against another Justice member. Being an automaton, she doesn't age. So someone like Crony couldn't just defeat her by making her age rapidly. She's also not a live being, so also abilities that mess with life or death have no effect on her. It's also safe to say that she has physical attributes that surpass one of humans, especially when it comes to durability. Cecilia also has a weapon, but same as with Crony and Nerissa, I couldn't find anything specific about fighting styles or feats. So let's just say she knows how to fight with it and leave it at that. That's everything I could find out. If you guys know about anything Cecilia maybe said in a stream or somewhere else, please let me know in the comments. I of course can't check every single stream of hers. For Aura, same as with Cecilia, we just have to go off what she is, in order to find out what she's capable of. Raura is a pink panther, and the first thing we can confidently say is, as it is with most of the HoloEN members, that being a human panther hybrid, her physical attributes are way above the ones of a regular human. Similar to Zoan users in One Piece probably. Now, Raura has this cool little ability called the God Eyes, which enhances her sight drastically. And I really mean drastically. In the introduction lore sequence of Raora's debut stream, Elizabeth, acting as a narrator, claims that no one in the entire universe could escape her gaze. That are some crazy eyes right there. Judging from how she uses them on stream, it seems like she can use them to also see through solid structures like walls or probably even mountains. So if Raora wants to find you somewhere in the universe, she will. When it comes to her job with Injustice, Raora's is to write criminal reports. But I also see her being just a scout or a locator, since that's literally what she's the best at. When you look at her model, you can also see that she has metal claws on her right hand, which help her in combat. But apart from her just calling it her weapons, I couldn't find any clips or something where she talks about them more closely. Raora is more focused on information gathering than combat, which is why I don't see her being too powerful. Gigi has literally given us stats in her debut stream. The thing is, I don't play D&D, so I really don't know what those plus and minuses mean, but according to VTuber Wiki, Gigi's stats are as follows: strength 10, Dexterity 20, Constitution 14, Intelligence 8, Wisdom 16, and Charisma 10. With apparently 10 being an average human and 20 exceeding what a human can reach. I even had to look up what exactly dexterity means, since that's clearly what Gigi excels at, and seems like Gigi is just cracked in everything physical, if it's speed, reflexes or agility. Now unfortunately, the fact that these videos give us actual stats about Gigi will result in Gigi being weaker than I would have put her. According to her stats, Gigi's strength is equal to that of a normal human. I would have surely given her superhuman at least. But I can't argue with the stats she literally gives us. With that being said, Gigi uses 2 giant gauntlets as a weapon, and it's safe to say that these significantly enhance at least the impact of her punches. So even though her strength might be equal to that one of a normal human, when using her giant fists, her punches surely reach superhuman level. She also adds that her teeth are practically a weapon too, so you probably should avoid getting bit by her. And that's all I could find about Gigi's combat capabilities. She seems to be a powerful brawler, and when it comes to combat skill, unless Elizabeth is even more skilled, Gigi is number 1. Finally, we have Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, who is the one in charge that Justice does its duties and organizes all the other members. She's a normal human, and it looks like physically she has nothing out of the ordinary. But Liz might be the most experienced fighter in the entire HoloEN roster. No one in HoloEN is really known to do a lot of fighting. But for Liz, and also Gigi I guess, that's not the case. She has been pursuing criminals for a while now, and became famous for her strength and skill in battle. She might just be a normal human, but she's more than capable in fights. At least when it comes to human or maybe even superhuman opponents. Yes, as skilled as Liz is, I don't see her being able to compete with anything otherworldly. She might be able to have a good shot against someone like Nerissa, for example, who is just a low-level demon at her current strength, but anything higher than that is gonna be a problem. The only other thing I would like to address with Elizabeth is the flame on her chest. In the animation of her debut, we can clearly see that it does come from her body and not from her armor. So maybe she's able to produce or control fire to a certain extent, but I couldn't really find anything that confirms that. At the very least, she's able to take off her coat using it, so I guess that's neat. Okay, that concludes the power breakdown of Hololive Justice. Yet again, like my comment if you want to see the 1-on-1 tournament as well as the power ranking live this Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.